All right. Hi there. Happy Venus Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Venus Day deck pro reading. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below. For this week's Venus Day deck pro reading, I will be channeling with Darius, Archangel Michael, who's putting to collect high good and the ice good. If you look up Archangel Michael, you see that obviously he's an archangel. He is an archangel of protection. He is one who is like God. He's a warrior. He is the archangel of justice. And if you see him pictured or as a statue, he usually has a sword, or he's usually like defeating the devil with a sword in his hand. I asked Archangel Michael myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? And the following came up. The number 3 came up. I see that as communication, influence. I see that as the environment that you frequent a lot, the people that you mingle with a lot. I see that as social media, society, social norms, and how any of this could have any influence on you, on a situation, on a thing, or whatever it is. And Archangel Michael also said, anyone in a dire space, if there is a dire energy situation in general, Archangel Michael paves the way for ascension, for better, for peace, rest, to make it new. He ascends, transforms, moves something from a negative space situation to a better one. He makes sure it is a safe space, a safe, secure space to express the innocence, to express the innocence, child expression, and for rest. And that's Archangel Michael for you, and I'll be channeling with him for this week's Venus Day deck for reading. If you hear any extra sounds during this video, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I don't handle if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated and talk well. And let's begin this week's Venus Day deck for reading. I'm going to start with the collective. I'm going to do the collective first. So for this week's Venus Day deck pro reading, The topic is the Aries new moon energy. The first card to come out is the Two of Cups. Second card to come out is the Page of Swords. Third card to come out is the Queen of Pentacles. Fourth card to come out is the Strength card. Fifth card to come out is the Seven of Wands. Sixth card to come out is the Page of Cups. Seventh card to come out is the Ace of Swords. Eighth card to come out is the Seven of Cups. The ninth card to come out is the King of Pentacles. And the 10th and last card to come out is the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all of that, is the Tower card. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Ten of Wands. All right, so let's see. What is the message when it comes to the Aries new moon energy for the collective? There's something here about decisions, making decisions, choices. It could be about balance as well, stability, being provided for, or something about providing. Could be something with resources as well. I said this like, I think yesterday. There's maybe something about 777. You may be seeing it. This could be a confirmation afterwards or now or something. But there's something with 777. There's something with, of course, luck and fortune. But mostly like harmony, balance again. So there's something very big about balance and harmony. Maybe something about like, it could be something about justice as well. Like things like settling out and balancing out. It could be something about a relationship, like a romantic one, a platonic one, or like family, or like a business relationship. There's something about partnership, relationship, unions. There could be something about like showy, something showy. It could be something about beauty as well, like something like beautiful beauty. Something could be like of the arts as well. Okay. Yeah. And then what popped up in my head is, so far is there should be something about like the beauty of like balance or harmony, and all that stuff, the beauty of that. And then there's something here also about like drive, motivation. There could be something about autonomy, the self. There could be something about initiating something, starting something, ambition and all that stuff. There could be something about maybe like something appealing about balance with self, like union within self, or there's just something, it could be something about that. There could also be something about two people combining, what, like I said, partnership, romantic, friendship, business partnership, or like union and combining and like maybe becoming one, or the way that they move, or if it's not even people, it's just something, how something comes together and the way that it like moves perfectly, the way that it like in harmony moves perfectly, and it's like beautiful or something like that. Or it could be, I don't know. And then There's something about like opportunity to maybe collaborate or combine with someone else, with people. There's like opportunity in that. It could be good or bad because Seven of Cups, like within all of those cups, there could be a good thing or a bad thing in there, or something that just doesn't go anywhere type of thing. Let me see the Page of Cups really quick. Youthful energy, inner strength, and curiosity. So if this is like with yourself, I don't know, there's something about abundance and that forever intertwining balance within the self. Also, there could be something about like just trying out something or trying out like a collaboration or whatnot, and the opportunities that could come from it or something like that. Like what new things could like come from combining, whether something within yourself or something that you're doing or whatnot, or with another person. What could come from that? That's cute. The beauty in that. I see Ten of Wands. So what and the Tower. So what's going on then? I'm not gonna skip ahead. We're gonna go in order. And then so it's when I see the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords, it gives me like straight out the bat, everything is clear and sharp, right? Straight out the bat, everything is clear and sharp. And then there's something about like coming up with something, a new thought, a new idea, and it's like super clear and sharp. And then it doesn't have to be this, but what I'm thinking too is this whole thing of like sometimes when something comes straight out the bat kind of thing, you need to like catch it right there in its moment before it kind of like fades away or becomes confusing or or becomes confusing or like it becomes not clear. Something about that. This could be like some type of stability and balance within yourself. You know, there's something that could be about that, and like the ability of juggling like things in the proper way. Or this could be like literally a manifestation, a materializing of like two people coming together and with for the perfect balance. There's something again about stability, like just having everything covered on all sides type of thing. Making executive grounding decisions, level-headed decisions. And then with the strength and the Tower card, there's like multiple ways I could see that happening. Something about even, oh, and that's really cute. If that's really what it's talking about, what I got briefly is like how like a relationship or a relationship, a partnership could be strong and grow stronger when it survives the storm, when it comes out unscathed, or it comes out stronger or whatnot after a storm or something like that. Um, and it gives me kind of like, when there's a rocky road in a marriage or a relationship, a friendship or whatnot, and even after it, like through it, and even after it, like the person's still there, or you guys are still standing strong, and it makes it even stronger type of thing. This could also be just within yourself as well, that ability to not give up or break down and keep things balanced and together, even when going through like the tower or whatnot. Things changes and things that may have an upheaval or breakdown. And then again, like pressure makes diamonds type of thing. Something was meant to break or whatnot, make or break you. Mm, there could be something about resistance here, and holding on to a lot of energy, a lot of things. Something about resistance and holding on to a lot of energy and resistance. There could be something also about breaking through. There's something about like, I'm gonna go around. Like this guy to be like with someone else or with yourself. And there's something about, let me see the Page of Cups again in this one. Mm. And then something feels new or fresh as well. This could be like a new relationship, friendship, or it could be fresh, or something about it is like just like fresh in general. It doesn't even have to be like new or recent. And then with the Tower card, it gives me like this whole thing of like when the, I guess the, what do you call it, the honeymoon stage, the puppy stage, like basically goes away at some point. There's like some type of storm of upheaval. And when the veil is like taken away at some point, or rose colored glasses taken away at some point. And then something about new, and then curiosity, and then what, finding out or something like that. Hmm. This could definitely be about like collaboration with somebody else, with other people. And it's like, this is like a test or something. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a test. It could just be things happening, and then like what's gonna happen? Like, is it gonna fall apart? Is it gonna like stay together? And it's like to, what's that quote? Like to stand the test of time or something. It's probably not that. And then it gives me the same, like a similar thing again as I move over, like it's kind of like what I said before. Like there could be something new, a new idea, a new thought, and it's something that's so clear straight out the bat. like straight out. It's super clear. And I guess, I don't know if this is like needing to be aware of possibly like people or just energy starting to like, it feels like a test again coming and trying to block that newness, taint it, or like have that talk in your ear or something like that, dissuade or something. Yeah, for the most part, this could be with like somebody else or other people, or this could be within yourself. Like maybe this, and if it's within yourself, like something about like coming into yourself, self-discovery and sovereignty, and everything is so clear, but then things start coming to like test whether you are sure about yourself or everything like that, to like dissuade or whatnot. And it could just be the happenings, or it's like the test kind of thing. um and then this could be with somebody else. That's interesting for Aries new moon energy for the collective. Okay. It's like, are you gonna, that's what it could be like that. Are you gonna stand on business when it comes to yourself and not have yourself be dissuaded or thrown off or anything like that? Are you gonna be able to carry things on? Are you gonna have people talk in your ear, whether it's with yourself or with others? Are you gonna have them talk in your ear and dissuade and all that stuff? Something like that. Or like when things start like getting really heavy and start to like happen, and it seems like there is no light at the end of the tunnel type of thing. Like, are you gonna be able to like keep going and like be yourself, still hold on and hold through? And if this is not, if this could be yourself, with someone else, with other people, or it could just be on something that you're like focusing on. There's something about also maybe needing to, it's like like need, there's an some type of like responsibility or nurturing of like a lot of things that you are in charge of, in control of. Be aware of anything trying to throw you off of like your practicality, your stability, whatever routine you have, whatever is in your house, like literally or like figuratively. I'm It's like my first one that I mean, like, I feel like be aware of anything, like anything coming through or anyone coming through your house and tracking mud in it, kind of thing. Um, And then if there's like a lot of things to manage and take care of, you know, do that and just be aware of just being thrown off when it comes to that. There's something about being sure and clear and very steadfast and everything, but you know, things could come in and try to, yeah, it's like test or like throw off, and whether it's intentionally or not, like the happenings, or it's like literally a test, like kind of like someone trying to test your G type of thing, you know, trying to test who you really are. Or you say like I said, like you say like, oh, that's interesting, it feels a little bit like yesterday in a way, the way I see it. But it's like you like your home, like I said, literally or figuratively, you like your home a certain way and whatnot, and you actually say that, right? And you make that very clear. But so, you know, there's always somebody or an energy that tries to come out of nowhere and test that. And I feel like you just need to stand on business when it comes to that. Like, nah, like, I really mean that, like, take your shoes off before you come in my house type of thing. Like, not just because, oh, like, they come in and whatever, try to be, like, lenient on it. No, take your shoes off or whatnot. If you're in my house, you can't do this. This has to happen or something like that. Very interesting. What's that song? It's my house and I live in it. Something like that. Yeah, something is super. Oh my gosh, that's like some very heavy king energy. Very heavy king energy. Um, and it does give me like with the strength card, of course, like that's Leo for me. And then King of Pentacles. They say King of the Jungle, but I think they just say that the lion is not the king of is not in the jungle really. But it gives like lion type of thing, like and all that. And it's like willpower and just like being in control. I said composure yesterday too. Something with composure and all that stuff. Um, being the head of something. And it's like not not willing to and not being able to, being dissuaded or persuaded, whatever, or like moved. Mm. And this could be like just like standing up for yourself, standing up for something, just standing your ground. It's something about standing up for something, standing your ground. Some of you could be protective of things or something, maintaining some type of balance. Resistance and decisions and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, straight out the bat for the collective reading for the Aries new moon energy. Two of Cups, something about like it's either like the balance within yourself, the connection within yourself, or it could be with somebody else or something like that. Something feels a little new, but yeah, and then yeah, new again, new thoughts, and then it could be that whole thing of like once you like meet someone and it's new and everything, y'all have like these like fresh new ideas and stuff. Like two heads are better than one type of thing. There could be something about curiosity as well, and then there's something here that forms. It starts to form. It starts to strengthen. It forms and it strengthens. That's very interesting. It forms and it strengthens. Maybe if you're collaborating with somebody else, coming together with somebody else, and you have like a new type of idea or thought or new way or something, and it starts forming, y'all start forming it, and it just like you start building on it, it strengthens and everything like that. um mhm and this could be with yourself or something, like yeah, building that strong sovereignty, autonomy within yourself, um building habits and everything, routines, or a way of like living for yourself, and it's strong, you're strong in it. Strengthen that. It's like you either need to do that or that's something that happened or will happen. And then that's interesting. something new again comes through. Maybe you need to be discerning about it. Something new again comes through, and maybe there's a need to be discerning about it and knowing how. That's so interesting. It gives a little bit of like waves as well. Like just as like the first wave come in and before like it could like retract, another wave just comes in already again. That's very interesting. I don't know if there's something new or whatnot and it's established and then right as it established something new again comes in or some or whatnot, and it could like be confusing, come to confuse. It could be, I feel like it could go either way though. I feel like it's the way that anyone handles it. You or the person you're with, or like both of y'all, or yourself if it's yourself. It's like the way that you handle it and the decisions. And I'm getting discernment, honestly. It's just new and ideas and fresh. Oh wow, that would make sense with the curiosity. Something about curiosity. You know what it gives me too? It gives me this whole thing of like, ooh. In the words of Glorilla, ooh. Like just starting out in a relationship or something, and then it's like the whole thing of a shiny object thing, or like grass is greener on the other side, or shiny object thing, and you go for the shiny object, or you think grass is greener and you jump over there only to kind of like realize like not really, or something about that is like testy. Why am I getting Maury as well? It's the whole thing with Maury when like when like he would send a decoy and then kind of, and that's what I mean, it feels like a test sometimes. I saw 333, but yeah, it feels like a test sometimes, like to test like what loyalty or like your decisions, um your stability, to test your G, you know what I mean, to test your G type of thing. Interesting. And it's like there's a lot of discernment that needs to be done. Overall, the Tower card, summary of this whole entire thing. Yeah, some type of storm coming through. And there could be like changes, maybe an upheaval and everything like that. I'm getting three little pigs as well. Three little pigs. I'm getting more of like someone who like builds like a home or something like that, and then like the storm comes, this heavy storm comes, and is this home going to stand tall? Like, is it going to like stand tall and not be blown away or whatnot? And then something about that is gonna be like an all-encompassing thing. It's gonna be all-encompassing, and yeah, towards the end. And currently, usually watching this right now, Ten of Wands. Yeah, there could be some type of like, again, like maybe a storm, or I don't know why. Sometimes with this one, I get like people. I don't know, people talking. There's a lot of people, a lot of things going on. Um, just like a lot of things just popping up, conflict and stuff. And it's just very important to, it's either you are or you need to, it's very important to stay balanced and in harmony, and maintain your inner peace. The weight could be getting heavy or something like that. Okay. I think I'm just gonna do the collective, and I'm gonna come back later and do the Aries and Aquarius. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the summary of the clarity cards that came out are Two of Cups. Top of the deck, you usually watching this right now for the clarity cards, is Ace of Brooms, which is Ace of Wands. Oh, wow. That's cool. I like when things come together. Because part of this deck that I'm shuffling, part of it is about that. It's about like divine balance and Jesus and Mary Magdalene and their daughter Sarah and all that stuff. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, wow. And here it goes. That's cool. Bottom of the deck summary of the Oracle card that came out is the Unknown Journey, Embrace the Unfamiliar. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Simple Gifts, Appreciation. And so this, a lot of this could be like literally like yourself, like yourself and the journey of the balance within self. And then, and or this could also be relating as well to, you know, since the journey within yourself and all that stuff, the deeper you are and everything as you go along the journey, it kind of attracts or magnetizes like whoever or whatever that meshes with that, or it could be like with somebody else or something. But yeah, to clarify the whole entire spread, we have the Empress card, the Page of Machetes, which is a Page of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. The Oracle card we have here is Song of Songs, Express Your Love. Okay. There's something about creation. Like creation. Something new. And then it's like, ooh, always like being abundant in like the ideas or the things that come up or whatnot. Creation. And then something about like always creating, but then like nurturing. It's giving me like mother type of energy, like creation, but like mother, not only creating and creating something new, like nurturing that new thing as it comes out, like nurturing that new thing. You don't just have a baby. Well, you know, for some cases, some people do that, but it's like you don't just have a baby. You kind of also need to provide for the baby, nurture it, and all that stuff. I don't know if somebody has like abundant of ideas and they need to, or there's something about like continuously nurturing an idea or a bunch of ideas as best as possible, like watering it, watering it evenly and all that stuff. Yeah, this could be something about creation, something pure, pure and fresh. maybe like nurturing it, being the mother and protecting it from any like problems or chaos or changes and storms that may come about. That's giving me Moses's mom as well. Moses's mom in the beginning when like they were rummaging through like their town or whatnot, and to save Moses, she basically I guess like gave him away or whatnot, but the like instinct of like protecting or whatnot. I see 555 here, and then there's something new go happening here. It could be something about curiosity again, new thoughts, new ideas. I feel like just be discerning, especially if there's like a lot of ideas or a lot of things going on. Be discerning. It gives me a little bit of naivety and just needing to be discerning and protective as well. And again, like a mother or something. And again, it's like a woman's intuition, a woman's intuition or feeling sometimes, and how strong that is, like some type of something with feeling and how strong that is. Whether it's like intuition, like compassion, like the emotions, the waters, and having some type of control or something over that. Having like willpower and the ability to make the decision to be able to stand up or whatnot. There could be something about vulnerability, and there could be, and then something flashed in my head like, yeah, and I'm sensitive, and what? Yeah, I'm sensitive, and what? I'm also like, I think that's what is going on. I'm also learning too as well to not allow like people or life or something, I guess, put fear into you or make you feel like vulnerability or sensitivity is not a good thing, or you're sensitive, or you're this and that, or if you know you're like an empath or something like that, or you're like this like creator, all of that and everything, to be careful of like energies or people or energies through people, whatever it is, happenings, like make you not that. Cause I don't know. I guess there's something in like feeling and emotions and stuff like that. It matters too because it helps you navigate sometimes, and all that stuff. And it makes people strong as well in a way. We have here Song of Songs. Express your love. Speaking is not enough. Find your fullest expression through music, poetry, and art. This will bring your love and relationships to a higher frequency. Step away from the tech world for a moment to read some passages from Solomon's Song of Songs, just as the beloveds may have done so long ago. Song of Songs is one of the wisdom books of the Hebrew scriptures and most revered. It is so important that a copy of the book was found among the Dead Sea Scrolls at Qumran. This surprised scholars as the Essenes, the authors of the Dead Sea Scrolls, were considered a rather austere community. The Book is an ideal portrayal of human love expressed in a holographic multidimensional language similar to the Pleiadian language of light. It has meanings within meanings, transmitting states of being charged with beauty, emotion, music, and color. Reading passages from it will nurture your soul and give you insight into the world of Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, and Sarah. The essence of Song and Songs is universal and beyond religion. Sing your song. We all deserve to have and to be the divine lover. Yeah. Um, Libra's here. Taurus is here. Leo is here. Scorpio and Aries. You could be any of those signs, or signs could be in your chart. It could be the energy of the reading. It could be planetary placements. It could be anyone around you. All that stuff. Okay. Darn, I gotta open that thing again. Okay. So the first charm we have here is Owl, the good omen, the good meaning, and it has the zodiac sign Cancer. It has the number 4 here, and it says, be able to discern and decipher illusions, smoky mirrors, have control over intuition, subconscious, energetic boundaries, protective, self-control, and wise. Yeah, and that's where the newness is over here and everything like that. Just maintain like the purity, pure waters. Yeah, boundaries and everything, protective. I mean, yeah, be discerning for sure. Um, and there's something about like, yeah, newness. Be careful of like, being gullible or naive because something's new, you're new or something like that, or something about like the illusion of something new and like maybe shiny objects, smoky mirrors or something like that. Um, yeah. Yeah, just be very wary of that. And then we have here Gebo, Gebo, and it means gifts, relationships, sacrifice, exchanges, contracts, and partnerships. Something about that and being it being super strong. Wow. It could be something with contracts as well. Yeah, stand your ground type of thing. And like be very discerning about the decisions you make and intuition and everything like that. Yeah, be very sure about that. Then we have again where we had that yesterday, haughty, which is an adjective meaning arrogance, superior complex, and looking down on. That's over here with, yeah, where it begins to taint the purity, the new thing. Yeah, be careful of like anything coming in and someone coming in and throwing you off of like who you know you are and what you're doing. Interesting. Also, if this is with yourself, just I guess this will be like what you call it? It's like intrusive thoughts, or what is that called? It's self-sabotage, but it's also like they have a name for it. I forgot what it is. Let me sit for a second. Hold on. Imposter syndrome, maybe. Then we have the moon here. It could be something about the subconscious. It could be emotions, intuition. There could be something like under, like at night, and then like under, like when it's like at night or something like that. Intuition, emotions. It could be illusions as well. Something about that. Y'all, you never know. We only see the surface. We only see the surface. You never know. Never think, never be haughty, like arrogant, have a superior complex from, never judge a book by its cover. You never know from the surface. I feel like just that. Like the illusions that may be casted, or like what you see and everything. And it's the whole thing now that I'm getting with like the scientific thing where, light and refraction and how things can serve as an illusion, and it could literally be so real and touch and something like that, or look a certain way. Yeah, also something about don't judge a book by its cover, whether it's you or it's someone else towards you, or something in your head or whatnot. That's very funny. But yeah, I'm not gonna go there because I'm not sure about that part that I just thought about. But maybe the illusions of your own mind if it's you, and if it's external to you, like do not judge a book by its cover. Don't ever think that you're like better than someone or higher than someone, or or think or whatever. And same thing for someone else towards you, maybe. Like, you never know on the surface, there's always something underneath, like the icebergs theory. So yeah, that's it for this week's Venus deck for reading. The topic, Aries new moon energy, and that was for the collective. I'm gonna come back later and do the ones for Aries and Aquarius. So yeah, if you'd like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And peace out. Boop, 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 boop. And then one last thing, like, not all those who wander are lost. Okay? Goodbye.